Alrighty guys, what's going on everybody? Welcome back here to another live stream, my friends. I hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful day. Got another day of severe weather, unfortunately. Yeah, it kind of sucks. It's been this way for so long, y'all. It's like, at this point, it's just not surprising. But what's up, everybody? Hope everyone's doing good. Let's go ahead and hop our way over here to our main screen, and we'll go ahead and give a warm welcome to everybody. First of all, I must say, a big thank you goes to Mark, my mod. At the beginning of the live stream, he donated $10 to us to help support us. It was greatly appreciated. Mark, I told you thank you in the comments, but I got to say it in stream too. Thank you, dude. I appreciate your support. Also, recently, Crystal just renewed the membership. 17 months. Tropical Storm. Thank you so much, Crystal. Appreciate it. But anyways, everybody, let's see who we got here today. We have Christy, we have Joey, we have Scott Velocity, we have Crystal, Wolf, let's see here, kids, we have iFunny, we have Caleb, we obviously have Mark, we have Tashami, not too sure on your name. Let's see who else we got here. We got Joey, we have Trisha. What's up, everybody? Hope everyone's doing good. Trisha says hello. Thanks for all you do. You're very welcome, Trisha. Glad to be here to help out during the severe weather. So right now we only got one warning. Things are going to start popping off here pretty soon out there towards like Michigan, as well as we're going to start to see some storms start to increase out there towards like Colorado, you know, like Nebraska and stuff like that. But let's take a look. Is the radar down in, hold on, St. Louis radar? Is it down, or is it just the program being dumb? It's just a program. Okay, so we do got one severe thunderstorm warning. This is for quarter hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts out there by Pilot Knob towards Ironton and Arcadia. Just one current severe warning. Like I said, there's not a whole lot going on right now. We're kind of catching it early before the things happen. You know, we're already starting to see some storms fire out there towards Denver, Colorado. You can actually see there's a storm over here on the northeastern side. Another little shower, you know, thunder shower going on to the south of that. But yeah, we're going to start to see, you know, some of that activity start to really pick up over here in the next little bit across, like, you know, Colorado, eventually working its way out there towards, like, Nebraska and stuff like that. The Storm Prediction Center, they ended up putting a mesoscale discussion out. I'll go ahead and bring it over here to you guys. This is another story. Tomorrow, we'll talk about that in a minute. Got a moderate tomorrow. But anyways, so for the mesoscale discussion they issued, they said convection along the front range will eventually spread eastward into greater moisture. A watch will be needed later this afternoon. They put a 60% chance probability. They did, like I said, they did put a potential for a watch being issued. That does include like Colorado, like southwestern Nebraska, southeastern Wyoming, and you know, just some of those regions there, mostly up there towards like Colorado. But eventually, like I was saying, we will be needing a watch out there. Just considering, you know, the risk for severe storms today, it's going to need a watch overall. Let's see here. What's up, Panda? Hope you're doing good. Kayla, what's up? Hope you're doing all right. Let's see here. Who's in the severe weather today? The main threat today is going to be out there towards Nebraska. That's our main concern, but we have some slight risks. We have one out there by Michigan. We have one up in Illinois and Indiana. Some out there towards Iowa, southern Minnesota. A lot of Nebraska, like I was saying, a little bit of northern Kansas is in that slight risk overall. But the overall risk for severe weather is if you're inside of this green line, on the inside of it, you're at the potential risk for, a couple of severe storms today. So that is what we need to look out there for. Crystal saying 17 months is crazy. That is crazy. It's crazy it's been that long, honestly. Like I said, time really flies. It seems like the older you get, the more the more time flies there. Anyways, let's see. We can do zip codes. Yeah, we can do zip codes here. Just give me a minute. Let me go ahead and go over the overall outlook and stuff like that. I decided to go live a little early before things fired off. That way, we can, I can give you guys a good understanding of, what we're kind of seeing here regarding severe weather. Once again, here's today's risk. From the Storm Prediction Center's website. We're going to zoom in a little bit here for you guys. So we do have that enhanced like I was talking about. Tornado probability for today is a 5% chance. Our greatest potential for tornadoes is going to be up there in northeastern Colorado and southwestern Nebraska here for today. We do have ourselves a 2% risk that does go all the way through Iowa as well up into southern Minnesota, as well as that other 2% tornado risk out there towards northeastern Illinois, towards Chicago, as well as into portions like central Michigan. These areas will have the potential for a couple of tornadoes, so we'll definitely need to keep an eye out there for it for today. Now, this is not like a tornado outbreak or anything like that. I want to make that very clear with you guys. This is not going to be a tornado outbreak today, although there will be the potential for a couple of tornadoes, across the shaded areas here with the greatest probability in that 5% region. So we'll watch out there for it. We'll definitely keep an eye on it. There will be a good potential for a couple of tornadoes overall. But like I said, it's not going to be anything super, super crazy with that. Now, damaging winds, on the other hand, that's a little bit more of a different story. The southwestern side here of Nebraska, we got ourselves a 30% hatch risk. So basically, we have ourselves a big risk for damaging winds. Now, we are going to be seeing the potential out there for damaging winds, potentially 70-plus miles an hour today. So there's going to be some wind gusts out of these storms that, like I said, could go 70 plus. We'll definitely need to keep an eye out there for it. We'll definitely watch out there for it. And like I was saying, the greatest potential for damaging winds today is going to be out there towards like southwestern Nebraska. Now, the other areas here that's not included in this kind of black netted area, the other areas, this is going to be mostly wind gusts between 60 to 70 miles an hour with these storms. So, gusts between 60 and 70, that's kind of the range in which we are expecting some of those damaging winds to potentially be. But once you get to that netted area, that's where we could see 70 plus. So we're definitely talking some pretty decent damaging winds being a possibility out there. So let's see here. Why is this? Hold on a minute. Why are these donations coming through? This is old. Let's see here. I think these are old super chats. I am pretty sure they are. Why is it coming through? It didn't come up on my YouTube. I think, my software has done this before, where it's like sometimes it just like shows donations even though they're not recent. This was a while ago. But Raul, Lynn, and Kat, thank you guys for the previous donations. I don't even know if any of y'all are even here. But yeah, Streamlabs is a little interesting sometimes. But anyways, so moving on over here to hail side of things here. We got ourselves a 30% chance regarding hail. So out there towards, the regions of, once again, Nebraska, northeastern Colorado, we have a 30% chance regarding hail. And we are talking about the potential of hail being 2 inches in diameter and larger. Okay, so we're talking the potential for some pretty large hail being a potential issue. So we'll need to watch out there for that. That netted area basically means that hail could be 2 inches in diameter and larger. While the other areas here in the probability, like I said, if you're in the brown, you got a 5% chance of hail, basically quarter size to 2 inches in diameter. We'll just call it, just between 1 to 2 inches in diameter. But you go 2 plus once you reach in that kind of netted area, though. So, you can kind of see here that the greatest probability for severe weather is going to be right in this area today, mostly for like southwestern Nebraska and some of those regions there overall. So we'll keep an eye on it. Now, I do want to talk about tomorrow. So you guys definitely want to listen up for tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to be a little bit worse. Look at that. So we got a moderate tomorrow, level 4 out of 5 severe weather threat. Now, we do got a 10% chance of significant tornadoes possible. So across the yellow, that netted area there across the yellow, that is a 10% chance that we are seeing, like I said, that's a 10% chance of having tornadoes overall. And basically, that netted area means that there could be the potential for a couple of tornadoes EF2+. So we're talking potential significant tornadoes. Some strong tornadoes could be quite possible tomorrow. So Iowa is the main threat for tornadoes tomorrow. Also, like northern Missouri. Got like northwestern Illinois, southwestern Wisconsin overall. So that is something we need to really watch out for tomorrow. The overall tornado probability goes all the way down to as far south as like kind of portions of central Oklahoma. You can kind of see there. So overall, pretty big tornado probability for tomorrow. Now, here's where things get a little crazy. So we got a 45 sig risk out there for damaging winds. That's out there towards southeastern Iowa and portions of like northwestern Illinois. So we are talking the potential of winds 80 plus tomorrow. We're going to talk the potential of some really, really strong winds tomorrow. Damaging winds will be a big problem, actually one of the main concerns for tomorrow. So we need to really be weather aware up in Iowa. Like I said, guys, if you live in Iowa, you definitely want to watch out for tomorrow, especially the central and southeastern side. You definitely want to be weather aware tomorrow, because tomorrow could play out to be quite a nasty day overall. Okay, so that's something we need to watch out very closely for. Now, whenever it comes to hail, we got a 30% sig. So basically, across that netted area, 2-inch hail or larger could be possible. So we'll need to watch out for really large hail out there. But we are talking, like I said, we are talking 30% chance out there overall for hail probability. So, like I said, between tomorrow with the tornadoes and winds and hail, it's going to be a pretty active day. Also, moving into Wednesday, there's no breakdown right now for Wednesday, but there is a really long slight risk out there. Look at that, going all the way from Ohio, shooting all the way up from Ohio, all the way down towards kind of central Texas, which is definitely a pretty long risk, you must say. So we'll need to watch out for Wednesday as well. And of course, here actually working our way over into Thursday. Believe it or not, we have another day of severe weather for Thursday up in Texas, northeastern side, a lot of Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana. It just never ends. And portions of Missouri. And then, of course, here for Friday, we don't have anything else. So, yeah, Friday, it's predictability too low. It's not potential too low. It's just a little far out to tell. But yeah, so we're talking multiple days worth of severe weather being possible. Okay, so let's hop back over here to radar. So we do got ourselves a severe thunderstorm warning. Actually, a new extension just got issued for quarter hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts out there. This is out here for Ironton. See here, Pilot Knob. We have ourselves Middlebrook. Let's see here. So you guys are in the severe thunderstorm warning here for quarter hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts overall. So, once again, nothing too wild. We're kind of waiting for convection now here towards the main slight risk and the enhanced risk area. We do already, like I said, we already have a couple storms starting to fire off here towards Denver, Colorado. You can already see that we do have a storm popping off right now. So we're going to need to watch that because, actually Denver is in the marginal today. So there is a potential for maybe an isolated severe storm or two out that way. And it does look like storms are starting to fire off here. Anyways, let's go ahead and get through some of these comments here. Let's see. What's up, Tornado Wrangler? Said, hello, stream. Hoping bad weather avoids y'all. Absolutely. Let's see here. Did I say this channel is streaming? Well, yeah, we're streaming. Let's see here. When is Pittsburgh supposed to get this rain? Let's see here. I don't even... well, regarding severe weather, let me just look at that first. I don't think... Okay, so Pittsburgh, you're not really in a big... any concern right now. Let me bring up the models. We're going to pull up our NAM, I guess, just to look at that for you real quickly. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing really big coming up for you. There's a little bit of rain. Yeah, it looks like you're going to get it on the 23rd. Yeah, it looks like the 23rd you're going to get a bit of rain. Maybe also for, like, the 22nd. Could be a couple storms nearby. Take that with a grain of salt, though, of course. Once again, models aren't perfect, but... Yeah, it looks like the 23rd is when you're going to get some of your rain out there. But once again, I mean, right, you're not in any concern of severity, as of right now. So that's good news, and that's all that really matters right now. Let's see. I wish all those storms were in Michigan. Speaking of, actually, there is a few storms starting to work its way into Michigan. Yeah, let me hop over here to Grand Rapids radar. Look at this. Got some storms starting to roll through. Now, Michigan does have a severe weather concern today. Let's see here. So we're going to definitely need to watch out there for Michigan today. But, yeah, we do have ourselves a slight risk out there. I think it's just for, let's see here. Hop on back over here to our day one outlook. So, yeah, we do got a slight risk out there. There is a 2% chance for tornadoes, so a couple isolated tornadoes can't be ruled out here. So we're going to have to watch out for maybe a spin-up tornado or two out there towards Michigan. We'll definitely keep an eye on it. Now, when it comes to the other probs, like damaging winds, we have got a 15% chance. We're mostly going to see those wind gusts between 60 and 70 miles an hour, as well as hail. We have a 5% chance for basically just quarter hail potential. Maybe slightly larger, potentially, but nothing super wild, to be honest with you. The main thing you're going to have to watch out there for is just for, a little bit of gusty winds overall. So, let's see. Bug says, thanks, Andrew. Not looking forward to storms tomorrow in Illinois, in central Illinois. Gotcha, my friend. Yeah, we'll definitely be live tomorrow. I do plan on being live tomorrow for you guys as well. So we got y'all. Let's see here. Tornado says this channel does a great job providing great information. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's what I try to do. Try to help y'all out as much as possible, and I try to make it as understandable as possible, because I know decoding it from, a weather nerd's perspective and decoding it to average folk to understand what's going on is very important. I try to do that. It's a big mixing game of trying to, decode it and make it simple enough for you to understand. Let's see. Let me see. What should Terre Haute, Indiana, expect tomorrow? I think we should worry about tornadoes. Let me bring up our day 2 outlook here for y'all. Bring up tomorrow's. Yeah, like I was saying, y'all, if you're just tuning in here, we have a moderate tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a big day. Tomorrow's definitely going to be a big day regarding severe weather. There we go. We'll just turn that up a little bit. Anyways, Terre Haute, we got a marginal level 1. Yeah, like I said, low end potential for severe weather. So nothing super crazy. The biggest risk, like I was saying, is going to be well to your northwest. That really does, the ballpark really does change once you work your way out there towards like Missouri, especially Iowa and northwestern Illinois. That's where the biggest concern is overall. What's up, Cat Loaf? Hope you're doing good. What's up, CJ? See you later, Caleb. Thanks for joining. Let's see here. Can I look at Rusk County, Wisconsin for tomorrow? Rusk County, Wisconsin. I'm not too sure, but I'll do my best. Let's see. Rusk County, Wisconsin. Here we go. So, okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, but this is where it took me. You're in that slight risk tomorrow. Let me bring up our tornado probs. 2% tor. 15% winds, so basically between 60 and 70 mile per hour wind gusts, and hail. You're right on the edge. Look at that. Right on the edge. I guess it depends on where you're at in the county, but that's where it brought me. But yeah, I would say that hail's going to be between 1 and 2 inches overall. There is no 2+ hatch risk for these areas, but there is once you work your way down there towards Iowa tomorrow, southwestern side, northwestern Missouri, southeastern Nebraska. That's where we have that 2+ inch hail possibility, so we'll need to watch out there. Let's see. Always so very helpful. I'm glad to hear that, my friend. Grace says, can I take a look at 33822? That's not a zip code. And see 55345. I could do that one. Yeah, I don't. The 4 digits aren't a zip code. Let's see here, but I could do 55345. 55345. Let's see, Minnesota. Gotcha. Yeah, so there is a let's see here, slight risk out there for tomorrow at a level 2 threat. That's out there by Minneapolis, so that's just in my Minneapolis folks in general. We do got a slight risk tomorrow. Let's see, 2% tor threat, 15% wind threat here, and then 15% hail threat. So mostly between just gusty winds and stuff like that. Let's see here. Marvin says, hey, buddy, good to see you. Southwestern Ohio. You too, Marvin. Hope you're doing good, man. Could I do a sounding for Terre Haute? I'm not going to get into models right now, Girl Dev. But if I do get into it, I will let you know. But like I said, Terre Haute is actually in the, like I said, you're actually in the marginal for tomorrow. Right here. Yeah, you're in the marginal. You're in the level 1 threat. Like I said, potential for, severe weather is not 0, but it's very low. It's not going to be anything like super wild. Like if you're out more in these areas here, that would be more concerning. But it's still possible we could get an isolated severe storm or two out there. Can I look at 61701? Yeah, I got you. Here, let me bring back up today's risk out there. Like I said, I'm doing this right now, y'all, because there's actively no really crazy severe weather. We're just kind of waiting for these storms to pop off. So at this this time being, we'll do zip code forecasts and stuff like that. We haven't done those in a while, and I think it's very important that we address y'all's concerns and stuff like that. So, all right, let's see here. Is it Brad? Let's see, 61701. 61701. Did I already do that one? Bloomington? I guess I didn't. You got a marginal today, my friend. Level 1 threat. Yep, level 1 threat. Let me actually bring up my SPC on the other page here so I can quickly go between the two. All right, so you, my friend, are in a level 1. No tornado threat today. 5% wind and 5% hail. So winds are going to be between basically 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, potentially out of some storms, as well as the hail probability is going to be between like 1 to 2 inches in diameter. Let's see here. Are we doing zip codes? Yeah, I'm doing a couple of them. Can I look at La Crosse in Wisconsin? I don't know where La Crosse is. Let's see here. Where is La Crosse? You know what I'm going to do? I am just going to copy that message, and I'm going to put it right in here. Here we go. Perfect. Always works. All right, so yeah, we got a marginal today. Level 1 threat. Let's see here. We got actually, we don't have a tornado prob today. That's good news. We got a 5% wind threat and a 5% hail threat overall. Let's see. Why West Florida in the green small section at the bottom? What? West Florida? We got a little marginal down here today, actually, in southeastern Florida. Let's see. Day 2. Yeah, we don't got anything going on here. Yeah, Florida's going to be pretty severe weather clean for at least the next day or so, it looks like. Or, next 2 days, I should say. Not starting tomorrow. Let's see here. Okay, is it Reka? I think your name is. Waynestown, Indiana. Let's see, 47990. Gotcha. Let me bring back up our day 1 here. There we go. Okay. So you want me to take a look here. 47990. 47990. This is for Indiana. Gotcha. Yeah, wow, look at that. You're barely on that risk area there. So there is going to be a potential for a couple strong to potentially severe thunderstorms today. Wouldn't get your hopes very high on seeing severe weather, but it's certainly possible that we could get a couple strong storms out there. So, we'll just watch it. Even then, it's going to be pretty low-end severe if they do become severe, if that makes sense. They're going to be not really super strong, severe thunderstorms or anything like that. So that's good. But, yeah, just keep an eye on it. It's possible. Let's see here. Bug, we're not going to look at the models right now. We'll get to that here in a few minutes. Okay, I'll tell you that. You also hold tight. We'll get the models here in a few moments, and I'll show you all the timing for today and all that stuff. We're just going to go over a couple zip codes here right now. Misty, let's see here, 63334. A lot of threes. 63334. Gotcha. Bowling Green, you're in the marginal level 1 threat today. Yep, you're in the level 1 threat. When it comes to tornado probs, there is no tornado concern for today for you. We got a 5% chance for damaging wind gusts overall, so got a few gusty winds possible. Let's see here. Also, hail is 5% as well. So hail between 1 and 2 inches in diameter, as well as damaging wind gusts, basically around 60 miles an hour is possible overall. Let's see. So there's possibility I'll have tornadoes. Remember, I was in a slight risk. So like I said, the tornado probs for today are going to be in these areas, guys. So, like I said, we're not expecting a tornado outbreak today, which is good. Tomorrow, there could be a severe weather outbreak, including multiple tornadoes. But today, There still is a possibility for a couple tornadoes. The greatest concerns, like I was mentioning, is going to be up there in northeastern Colorado and southwestern Nebraska. There's your 2% chance. An very isolated tornado could be possible in some of these regions here. Also, another little 2% across like Michigan. So we'll need to watch out there for those. But like I said, even then, if we were to get tornadoes today, more than likely they'll be brief and pretty quick, or that's basically the same thing. There'll be brief tornadoes and relatively lower end, I should say, on the scale. So that, like I said, the tornado threat, even though it's there, it's not going to be like super supportive for like violent tornadoes or anything like that. No, it's just going to be potential for a couple tornadoes just in general. Quick spin ups. We're not expecting any long tracked tornadoes or anything like that. Let's see here. Matthew says, just a quick comment. Thank you for what you're doing, for going over the weather that's coming through across the U.S. Always appreciate the folks that gives us a heads up on what's going on. Very welcome, Matthew. Very, very welcome. I'm glad to be here, my friend. Let's see here. Let's see. ZK wants me to take a look here at 55123. 55123, Minnesota. Let's see. We got a marginal level 1 threat. Let me bring up our... I'm going to put this on my other screen so I can go between the risk here for you. So we got a marginal level 1 threat. No tornadoes threat today. We got ourselves a 5% chance for damaging wind gusts between 60 and 70 mile per hour winds possible. 5%, very low props. And hail, we're talking 1 to 2 inches in diameter, 5%. So pretty low end potential, but it's still not zero. So there's a potential for a couple strong to severe storms, but the probability is not super high. Let's see. Tang wants me to take a look here for 48188. See here. I'm not trying to skip anybody. If I accidentally go over your comment, don't take it personal. I just want to go ahead and mention that because there's a lot of people to get to here. I'm not trying to do that. So we do got ourselves a marginal out there by you. So we are watching out there for that today. Ignore my dogs, by the way. We do got a marginal. Whenever it comes to tornado probability, there is... like I said, there is no tornado threat for you. Actually, that's a little bit to your west. That's not for you specifically. Whenever it comes to damaging winds and stuff like that, we got ourselves a 5% risk out there for damaging wind gusts overall. Mostly between like 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts possible. So we'll keep an eye on that. And then whenever it comes to hail, 5% chance as well. So, up to quarter size pretty much is kind of what we're looking out there for. Do I need to watch out Missouri tomorrow? So Missouri, yes, definitely Missouri needs to be weather-aware tomorrow, especially the more north you go in Missouri. Yeah, gradually the more you go north, the greater the severe weather threat will be, yes. So Missouri is definitely one of the states we definitely need to be weather-aware for. Absolutely. Let's see here. Storm Teller says, I'm so sorry, I'm not being awarded here. I'm sorry for... Oh, you're good. Don't worry. Can I check La Crosse, Wisconsin for tomorrow's risk? Did we already look at Wisconsin or La Crosse? Pretty sure we did, but I'll look at it again. You probably weren't here. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and do that real quickly for you. Bring it up here. We'll bring up tomorrow's risk for you. So today, actually, you got a marginal. I want to go ahead and let you know about that. Now, tomorrow... okay, yeah. So tomorrow, yeah, you definitely have an enhanced risk, a level 3 threat tomorrow. So you're definitely going to want to be weather aware. You're actually right shy of that 10% tor. I think you're more into 5% tornado threat tomorrow. Let's see, a 30% chance for damaging wind gusts, so watch out there for that. Damaging winds will be kind of one of your main problems. And hail, actually, damaging winds will be your main problem. And hail, 15% chance there between 1 and 2 inches in diameter regarding hail tomorrow. So yeah, damaging winds between 60 and 70 possible. That's kind of what we're looking at there. Let's see here. Could I possibly check on Nebraska? Let's see, 69301. Gotcha, no problem. 69301. Let's see here, out there by Alliance. Okay, so you got a marginal today. Level 1 threat. Most of that severe weather activity is going to be to your south. So you're not in the big stuff today, which is good. But there's a potential, though, that we could get a couple strong to severe storms. No tornado probs today, you can see. In terms of damaging winds, we got ourselves a 5% chance out there for damaging wind gusts, as well as a 5% chance out there for hail. Once again, winds up to 60 mile per hour damaging wind gusts possible, and up to quarter size hail possible. Let's see. See, I am worried about my area tomorrow, even though I'm in a marginal. Yeah, no, you're good, Girl Dev. Don't worry about it. Yeah, marginal risks they're low end, of course, but like I said, they're not, while they are low end, like I was saying, they're, not anything to really worry about too much, but, just keep an eye on it. But like I said, I mean, you're not even in a tornado threat overall, so you're mostly in a concern just for gusty winds and stuff like that. Let's see. How's Topeka looking? Topeka, Kansas. Gotcha. Let me go ahead and do this real quickly. We're going to go ahead and bring up our day one outlook here. So Topeka, you are right on the edge of that marginal level 1 threat today. So there is, a potential for an isolated severe storm or two. There is a 2% tornado threat out there, but the odds are very low of getting a tornado. Don't let that scare you, okay? Very, very low. Damaging winds here, we've got a 5% chance out there for some gusty winds. And when it comes to hail, got a 5% chance as well. So winds up to 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and hail up to quarter size is a possibility. So that is that. Let's see here. See, storms have reached Michigan. Yeah, let's actually take a look at that real quickly. We're going to hop over here. They're starting to work their way over here into the western side of Michigan right now. Currently sub-severe, though. They ain't severe. They might pick up in a bit of intensity, though, as we continue to progress over the next couple of hours. So we'll need to watch out there for that. I'm also really watching out for areas up here towards, like, northeastern Colorado. Let's see here. Yeah, we got a storm up there northeast of Denver we've been watching there. Not really doing too much anything concerning. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, pretty clear across the area. Let me bring up the models. We'll talk about timing now. I promised you guys we would. So let's bring that up here real quickly for y'all. So let's see. So storms, you can see here, are expected to start firing off here. It's kind of showing this is around 7 o'clock. So around 7, we're going to have a couple of storms starting to fire off here overall. Let's see here. So we got ourselves that going on there. So right there for the southern side of Nebraska, we got those 2 storms popping off, as well as like northeastern, let's see here, northeastern Colorado, got a couple of those going there as well. Now, whenever it comes to it, as we continue to work our way down in time here at around 8 p.m. or so, 8 p.m., 9 p.m., you can see it just really explodes into a lot of, like I said, really just explodes into a lot of storms popping off there overall. So we're going to have to, just continue watching this because, I mean, over the next couple of hours, these things are going to start to see, we're going to start to see these things start to really kind of pop up here overall. Let's see here. Actually, we'll hop over here to Michigan as well. So yeah, you could actually see there as well as we approach like 7, 8 o'clock or so. You can see how that kind of line of storms is going to continue to roll through Michigan as well. Let's see. We're going to actually drop another model run here. Go to 20 Zulu. That one's not done rendering yet. So let's see. So yeah, as we approach 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock here into 11, you can see how just things are going to kind of disperse a bit. So they will die out as we approach our way towards like the late evening, but at least for the afternoon hours here, it's going to be kind of popping off here out there towards Michigan. Storms will start to fire off by Iowa, possibly around like 7, maybe 8 o'clock or so. And we have like northeastern Kansas, maybe a couple storms firing off here right around the same time, maybe 6, 7, 8 o'clock. But anyways, that's kind of the timing of things. I did want to go over that with y'all so that you guys know. Let's see. It would be nice to have an idea for those looking to move, changing weather is top tier factor. That is true. I can do like a Q&A. I haven't done a Q&A video or a live stream in a long time. We may have to do that for sure. I mean, yeah, because every state's weather is a little bit different. I mean, it's definitely there's a lot of different things in the a lot of different climates in the U.S. It's just crazy. It's definitely very different. Let's see here. Let's see here. How is 61327 for tomorrow? Let's take a look at that. Let's see here. 61327. Let's see, out there by Illinois. Okay, so we have ourselves a green marginal risk here. The green means marginal, level 1 threat. So whenever it comes to it here, the tornado props, we got ourselves, hold on a minute. Never mind, that's Sorry, I'm thinking of today. No, you said tomorrow. Okay, so for tomorrow we have an enhanced risk, a level 3 threat overall. You're right next to that moderate though, within a matter of not very far. So we'll definitely watch and see if there's going to be any extensions or anything like that for tomorrow. This is not final. I will let you know this. This is a not final outlook. By the time we reach tomorrow, there will probably be a lot of changes to the outlook. So just warning you there. So this is not final. Now, whenever it comes to it, tornado probs, you have a 5% chance for tornadoes. Damaging winds, you got yourself a 30% chance for damaging wind gusts. Now, you are in that hatch zone where there's a potential for a couple of damaging wind gusts that could exceed possibly 70, maybe 80 plus. So we'll need to watch out for damaging winds being a main concern for you. Also, hail. We've got a 15% chance out there for hail, mostly between 1 and 2 inches in diameter. That significant 2+ inch hail threat is going to be way more to your west overall. So that is what we're looking out there for. That is kind of what we are seeing here overall. Take a look at the radar up here real quickly. So now we're working our way over here in the current time being. So we actually have some storms up here in northwestern Indiana rolling through. Yeah, we do got a slight risk out there. So, there is a potential that those storms could go severe. Right now, they're sub-severe, though. Those guys are not currently under any severe warnings or anything like that. Same thing for Michigan, too. Those storms rolling in from the Great Lakes now into western Michigan now. Those ones are not currently severe. So that is definitely some good news. But like I said, there is a potential, though, today that those eventually could go severe overall. Let's see. Oh, we just got a tornado watch. Hold on a minute, y'all. We just got a tornado watch that just got issued. Okay, it's gonna take a minute to pop up here, but yeah, we got a new one. Let's do some more zip codes for y'all. Like I said, I'm not trying to skip anybody. Just if I accidentally go over your comment, it's not intentional. Let's see. I just wanted to check Bloomington, Illinois for tomorrow. Why I asked. Let's see. Take your time though. Not gonna spam. Let's see. 61701. Let's see here. 61701. This is for Bloomington, Illinois. All right. So you got a marginal today. Just to let you know. You got a slight tomorrow. Level 2 threat for tomorrow. 5% tor threat. Let's see. 15% damaging wind threat and 15% hail threat. Non-sig. So there's. So basically, hail's going to be between 1 and 2 inches in diameter, and winds are going to be 60 mile an hour, potentially higher in some some circumstances. But let's see, your probability on a high risk. Yeah, I don't think so personally, but that's not up to me, man. I don't think it'll go that high though. Let's see here. I just gotta kind of waiting for that new watch to pop up here. Yeah, like I said, the Storm Prediction Center, they just issued a tornado watch. Let's see if they put it up on their main page yet. Let's see here. I don't think it's available yet. I think that was out of that mesoscale discussion that they issued here a little bit ago. Let me bring up the SPC's website for us. Take a look at this and see what they did. Yeah, I think they did issue that, or they did issue that watch. It's just I don't think it came out yet. Yeah, they did say that a watch would be needed later today. They're kind of just awaiting for, convection to kind of start here. And like I said, we have a little bit of storms starting to kind of fire off out there. So we got a couple out there by southeastern Wyoming too, starting to pop up. Not anything severe right now, but eventually could gradually turn into severe storms later on. Let's see. Severe storms tomorrow in central Wisconsin. I believe so. Yes. So yeah, Wisconsin's going to be one of the areas we definitely need to watch out for, especially there towards the central side of the state. That's kind of where the greatest concern is. Actually, more southwest you go, because you can see tomorrow's tornado probability is a 10% risk out there in southwestern Wisconsin. Let's see, regarding damaging winds, we got ourselves a 30% out there for damaging wind gusts overall. Let's see, basically between 60 mile per hour wind gusts overall, as well as hail. We got ourselves a 15% risk overall there as well. So that is tomorrow's risk. Let's see. Marby wants me to take a look here at 14590. All right, let's go and hop back. So we're gonna hop over here to today's outlook here. 14590. 14590. Yeah, like I said, tomorrow, guys, I'm gonna do a live stream for y'all tomorrow, kind of as a prep live stream before the storms happen, kind of similar to what I'm doing today. We're gonna do a prep live stream. That way, you guys can, be weather aware and just kind of ready for, the storms and stuff like that. But yeah, out here, by the way, there's no severe weather expected for today. Tomorrow, yeah, not even that as well. Day 3, got a little marginal here for day 3. So the day after tomorrow, the potential for a couple storms. Let's see here. Smooth wants me to take a look here at 54481. Gotcha. 54481. Wisconsin. Yeah, once again, Wisconsin's going to be impacted. See, you got a marginal today, and you got a enhanced tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be your big day. But like I said, once again, that's not final either. That outlook is not going to be final. We're not going to have that final outlook until like tomorrow, whenever the storms really start going on. So there still is room for changes, for either expansions or withdrawals. So we'll just have to watch, and we'll see tomorrow's outlook whenever it comes around. But yeah, definitely need to watch it. Here we go. Oh, it's a small little. Wow, dude. It's a small little tornado watch. Look at that. That's up there for northeastern Colorado. You can kind of see there. That's just northeast of Denver. You see that? Little one county in southwest Nebraska, and then one county up in northwestern Kansas there too. Let's see if I can pop it up here. Maybe a little better for y'all to see. But dude, that's a small watch. Yep, there it is. There she is. Small watch. Let's see the probs on it though. I'm curious. So the probability of 2 or more tornadoes, or I think it's like 2. I think it's 2 tornadoes happening, or I think is it 2 or more? Dude, I want to see it. See, moderate. So we have a 40% chance for 2 or I think it's 2 or more tornadoes happening in the watch area. EF2 plus, just in general, 20% chance, pretty low. Probability of 10 or more damaging wind events in that area, 50% chance. Probability of them being basically 70 plus, 20%. Probability of 10 or more severe, damaging or hail events, 60%. So that's quite probable. As well as the probability for them being 2 inches and larger is actually a 60%. So that in itself is pretty large. So we're talking significant hail out there too. Let's see here. Alex says, let's see here. What about tomorrow and Wednesday? Yeah, let me bring that up real quickly. Set for tomorrow and Wednesday. Okay, so that's 45373. 45373. Gotcha, up there in Ohio. Okay, so when it comes to tomorrow, there's nothing severe. However, yeah, on Wednesday we have a slight risk out there, my friend. So we'll watch out there for the slight risk here. That level 3 threat, level 2 threat there for day 3 is what I meant to say. There is no breakdowns right now regarding the overall probability for like tornadoes, hail, and damaging winds, but just keep an eye out there for day 3, day after tomorrow. What about Illinois? 60181. 60181. Let's see here. All right, so you are in a slight risk today. I think a lot of your storms are pretty sure that was from earlier, but let's see. We'll look at that in a minute. But yeah, you have a slight risk today. Tomorrow you got wow, dude. You couldn't be any more on the you couldn't be any more there towards the enhancer or the slight. Right between the two. So definitely watch out tomorrow, and then day 3, Wednesday, you're not under anything. Yeah, let's look at that warning. Actually, we just got a severe warning out there west of Big Rapids. Let's see, towards White Cloud. This is in western Wisconsin, western Michigan. I'm losing my mind. Sorry. The western side here of Michigan. This is out there by Fremont. We have Bridgeton. We have Grant, Ashland. Let's see here, Crofton. We have White Cloud. Let's see here, Lilly, Troy, and Bitley, I think it is. So that is severe thunderstorm warning in effect for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, as well as 0.75-inch hail overall. So that's just a new one. So yeah, just a bit of gusty winds out of that storm there possible. Let's do a little checkup over here as well on these guys. We got a couple storms. Oh yeah, we got a couple showers starting to pop up near just kind of east of Denver there. We got some of that convection up there in southeastern Wisconsin, or southeastern Wyoming. My goodness. Let's see, up in Nebraska. Not a whole lot. We got a little bit of shower activity to the north, but very far from anything severe right now. Let's see. Do I think that it'll be okay tomorrow in southwest Missouri? So, like I was mentioning, the more north you go in Missouri for tomorrow, the greater the concern. But southwestern Missouri should definitely be watching the weather. Yeah, of course. Like I was saying, the more north you go into the state, the greater the potential for severity. So, let's see here. Alex, you're very welcome. No problem. No problem. So for Wednesday, there is a risk for New York State, not New York City. And for day 4, there's no risk out there for New York City in general. That's for day 4 for Thursday, I believe. That is going to be, like I said, we have a slight risk out there or equivalent to a slight risk, 15% risk out there for Thursday. But yeah, you're not included in anything. New York City is not right now. Will it be okay in western Missouri? Misty, you more than likely will be perfectly fine. But I would definitely watch out there for it, depending on where you're at overall in Missouri. Because like I was saying, there is a decent risk. We just got a new watch, another one. Dude, we just got a severe thunderstorm watch on top of that tornado watch there. That's for southeastern Wyoming and kind of the western side here of Nebraska. Let's see here. Yeah, so we got ourselves, actually I'll pull it up here, see if they actually issued that yet. Let's see. I'm going to pull this up for y'all. Pull up SPC. I don't know if they issued that graphic yet. Oh yeah, there you go. They do. Okay, so there you go. That's right on top of that tornado watch. You guys can actually see there. So there's that tornado watch I just issued as well. So that's out there for southeastern Wyoming, like I said, and kind of western Nebraska. Probability for 2 more tornadoes, 10%. Probability of EF2 plus 5%, very low. 10 or more damaging wind events, 30% chance. See your possibility for 70 plus 20%. 10 or more hail threat or hail potential or hail events, I should say, 50%, and then 2 plus inches, 20%. So there you go. There's a new watch out there. That's a severe thunderstorm watch, by the way. The first one was a tornado watch. Actually, we'll go ahead and bring both of those up here. Let's see. Yeah, I do want to overlay those two. Got a tornado watch, and then we got our severe thunderstorm watch. I'm going to make the severe thunderstorm watch yellow. And then that tornado watch will be red. There you go. Perfect. Yeah, we also do got a severe thunderstorm watch out there in up in Michigan too. Overall. Let's see. You're welcome, Corey. No problem. No problem at all. Let's see here. I'm thinking Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday are the main days here. Well, I think tomorrow definitely is gonna be the bigger of the days. So with that monitor that we got overall. With that moderate threat we have going on here. For southeastern Iowa. Yeah, like I said, really Iowa, we need to be extra weather aware. Because we have ourselves, like I said, a 10% SIGTOR out there. For southwestern Wisconsin, even in like northwestern Illinois, central and eastern Iowa, and like northern Missouri. So your 45% chance for damaging winds on the southeastern side of Iowa and northwestern Illinois. Let's see here. And then, like I was saying, hail. Got that 30% for tomorrow as well. Let's see. Do I think for Wisconsin tomorrow, probably that tornado watch is going to be issued. I mean, given Wisconsin's that 10% tour, that would not be surprising if they did issue those watches tomorrow. Definitely wouldn't be surprising at all. Let's do a little update here. Hopping back to radar. Let's see here. Oh, we just got a new severe thunderstorm warning out there towards Michigan. See where that's at. That's in Kent County, Muskegon County. Yeah, oh, that's actually for Grand Rapids. Okay, so that's in the Grand Rapids area. Okay, so to my folks out there, for Grand Rapids, let's see here. We have Allendale, we have Coopersville, Moreland, Cedar Springs area. Need to make sure y'all are keeping an eye on that one. That's out there for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts overall. So we got ourselves, let's see here, Wyoming, Allendale, Coopersville, Hudsonville, Kentwood. Let's see here, Grattan, Rockford, Cedar Springs, Kent City. Mothman, we'll definitely keep an eye on that. Like I said, I don't. It's kind of early to tell that right now, but you know, obviously that's something that's up to the SPC overall. Let's see here. I'm gonna hop y'all back over here. So here's the overall view. So yeah, there's those two watches that just got issued. Actually, what we're going to do, I'm going to hop y'all over here to sat view. Let's see. We're going to bring up our satellite. True color. Yeah, it looks like we do got a bit of cumulus starting to kick off out there towards like, well, we can't hardly see that. There you go. Kansas and Nebraska. Yeah, there's a bit of that cumulus out there. You can actually see where that convection's really starting to pop up out there near Denver area. Let's see. So yeah, we got Denver. Also like South Wyoming, like southeastern Wyoming there. Got some storms popping off in that area. Let's see here. Grew up in northern Colorado, that area where you're looking at. Gotcha. Yeah, I've never been out there, actually. It looks beautiful out there, though. Let's see here. Velocity's got to head out for now. She'll be back on later. All right, sounds good, Velocity. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate it. Let's see here. What are we looking at tomorrow? In Bettendorf, Iowa, with that level 4 risk. Let's see here. Not too sure where that's at. I'm going to go ahead and copy that there. Copy. Paste that town name. Like I said, Iowa does have a pretty big threat. Yeah, okay. So yeah, you're actually, let's hop y'all back over here. You're actually in that moderate tomorrow. You're in that level 4 threat overall. So we're going to definitely keep a close eye on that one. When it comes to tornado props, we have that 10% tornado threat tomorrow. So we'll need to definitely be weather aware tomorrow regarding tornado probability. Damaging winds, got a 45 sig out there. We're talking a potential for for damaging wind gusts, pretty much 70 plus, maybe even higher than that, unfortunately. So we're gonna really watch out for winds out by you. Regarding hail, we got a 30% chance for, like I said, non sig hail. So basically, roughly between like 1 and 2 inches in diameter. It's kind of what we're looking at regarding that hail potential. Let's see here. So 45 sig for wind, and then 30% non-sig for hail, and then that 10% sig for tornadoes. So there could be a couple strong tornadoes in the general area. So we'll need to yeah, really be watching out there for Iowa tomorrow, as well as like northwestern Illinois, southwestern Wisconsin, and like northern Missouri overall. Let's see. Do I think the slight risk something not? Well, like I said, if you're in a slight risk, I wouldn't worry yourself over it, but I wouldn't ignore it either. I wouldn't just brush it off and be like, okay, it'll be fine, which more than likely it will. But like I said, just don't brush it off completely. You still want to be weather aware even in a slight risk. It's even in a marginal. You still want to be weather aware and watching the weather. You never just want to brush it off, because if you do brush it off, then there could be some severe weather still overall. So, but yeah, that's kind of what we're talking about there. Let's see. Can I check the zip code 46040? Let's see here. Yeah, I got you, my friend. Let's see. 46040 for Indiana. Let's see out there. Okay, so we do not have a risk for today. But yeah, tomorrow when it comes to it, got a marginal level 1 threat. Yeah, pretty low end severe threat. Like I said, don't completely ignore it. There's a potential for a couple isolated severe storms, but yeah, like I said, the probability is not very high. Between today there's no threat, and then tomorrow with that marginal. I would watch out though for the day after tomorrow though. That would be what, for Thursday? Or sorry, Wednesday. That'd be there for Wednesday. That would be out there for Wednesday, so keep an eye on that. Let's see, your master says I'll do that. Thanks for the inputs. No problem. Anytime. Yeah, like I was saying, no matter what risk you're in, you definitely should still just be weather aware. I mean, because like I said, at the end of the day, no matter what level you're in, it's still a severe threat. It's still a threat for severe thunderstorms. Even though it's low probability with the level 1, it's not very high, but it's still not zero. Still not zero. All right. We're starting to get some activity out there towards that watch area. There's no warnings in effect though right now. Let's see here. Got a storm out there north of Cheyenne popping off here. Not currently severe or anything like that. Yeah, the models, they were showing the things really starting to pop up here in the next couple of hours. Actually, let's see. We'll hop y'all back over here. We're gonna hop the models real quickly. We're gonna see what's going on. Yeah, so it does look like you can see the storm starting to pop up there. That's right around 23 Zulu. It's 22-29 right now, so that could be at any time. We could start to see some storms pop up towards Nebraska, what the models are showing. A couple of supercells potentially popping up there as well. Let's see here. A good amount of instability too. Yeah, I mean we got a pretty good amount of instability out there though. I will say that about 2,000 joules per kilogram. Lower level wind shear. It does become amplified by that surface low later on, but I don't think it'll be any convection on that, considering it's mostly very much capped out. So storms shouldn't be able to fire, because this is going to be like tomorrow morning, and there will be that cap that builds in. Wow. Yeah, but then for tomorrow, though, that's when the cap break. Wow, look at that thing, dude. Got that like line. Activity. Wow, dude. I mean, even the NAM for tomorrow shows like that line of supercell thunderstorms going through Iowa. Yeah, Iowa, like I said, tomorrow I'm a little concerned about y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Throwing on my shades, not just so I can cover my eyes, because I'm a little concerned about Iowa tomorrow, to be honest with y'all. Like northwestern Illinois as well. I'm just a little bit concerned for those regions there. I'm not gonna lie, but like I was saying though, I do plan on being live for you guys during that time. So whenever we do get that, I definitely do plan on it. Thanks for watching our backs. See, I hope you have a good day. Enjoy some games when you get a chance. Sounds good, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's see here. Indianapolis, Indiana. It's a big state. Or Indiana. Indianapolis, Indiana is a big state. So me seeing a tornado could be very low, especially on Wednesday. Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't let it worry you guys. Like I said, I get it's a little nerve-wracking, but you know, like I said, don't let it worry you. Everything will end up okay. You know, but like I said, just be weather aware. You know, that's a good thing. I mean, people who aren't weather aware, you know, typically have more trouble with severe weather. And by you guys being, you know, weather aware, it makes you guys more prepared and more ready to fight it. We got a severe warning in Florida. What? Oh, shoot, we do. I saw that on my overlay. My stream overlay here. Let's see. We got Atlantis. We have Lake Worth. We have, let's see here, Palm Beach National. Got Boca Raton. Tornado possible tag out there. 60-mile-per-hour winds and hail up to penny size. Penny size hail. They did put a tor possible on that, though. Oh, look at that. There's a bit of a gust front outflow boundary on that thing, too. Let me do a velocity check here. Yeah, no strong rotation with it. That's good. Yeah, just a normal Florida storm. Yeah, we do got a marginal down there. I don't even think that includes tornadoes. No, it doesn't. Yeah, we don't have a tornado threat down there. Let's see. What cells on radar make tornadoes, by the way? Family Mind says red cells. Red? What do you mean? So red, like I said, the red on radar, that means heavy rain. That does not mean really anything with tornadoes, really. The things we really use to look at tornadoes is like velocity. You know, we look at like velocity and, you know, we look out for like rotation and stuff like that with that. And then of course we use like correlation coefficient to, you know, kind of look there for the potential of any debris signatures per se. So, but yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at there. Let's see, Roberto says hi. What's up? Hope you're doing good, man. Let's see here. But yeah, hopping back over to Denver real quickly. Seems like those guys are actually kind of dying out there, which... A couple storms. We have a couple of those. Those are not severe, though. Just a couple of showers, a couple of storms popping up out there. We're going to have to start paying a little bit more attention to Nebraska because we're going to start to see some stuff pop up here soon. Oh, are those showers? Hold on a minute. That might be a beginning of convection there. Let's take a look at correlate. Oh, yep. There you go. Y'all, it looks like we're starting to get some initiation here. Look at that. I thought that was just clutter at first until I ran it in motion. Yeah, look at that. So you see how there are little blips starting to pop up here? Those, my friends, are new updrafts. Those are showers trying to turn into storms. So that's around the time. It's around the time, y'all. Let me hop over to satellite for y'all. Bring up sat view. Let's see. Looks a little cloud covered out there, but yeah, you can kind of see it though if you zoom in. Let me zoom in a little further here for y'all. So if I play that motion right there, watch right there, the clouds really start thickening up over the last few frames, which each satellite picture is taken every 5 minutes. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, we got some new development out there. We've always had that kind of crappy convection up to the north out there, like towards like north central, kind of northeastern Nebraska. Yeah, and all that stuff going on there. But now we're starting to see some of that activity start to pop up down south. So, I mean, given the environment and stuff like that, definitely possible of eventually producing severe weather. That's kind of where we have some of our big threat today. Let's see. I did think the red was just rain. Just wanted to make sure. Yeah, no, the red just, like I said, in radar view, that basically it's just meaning reflectivity. That means that there's just heavy rainfall rates overall. So, for example, like I was saying, the green means like kind of light rain. Yellow means kind of moderate rain. Same thing for orange, kind of moderate. Yellow, orange, moderate rain. And then once you start to work your way into red, that's where it becomes a little heavier, like heavier rain out in that region. Yeah, I mean, that radar is a lot more simpler than you might think. It's a very simple yet very powerful tool. It's very good for observations and observing the weather. Let's see. Really don't want something stronger. I trust me, I get it. I 100% get it. Let's hop over here to Michigan real quickly. We're going to do a little bit of a velocity check too. We got some wind gusts reported. Let's see, what are these? 56 mile an hour winds as that storm rolled through. Let's see, 56, and then we have another 40, 44. I'm going to turn back on our radar there. I don't see any rotation, which is good. Yeah, we do got that 2% tornado threat out there. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, so right now those storms just kind of seem to be like a little bit of a just a gusty wind concern. 60 mile per hour wind gusts out there by Grand Rapids, Rockford area. Also warning to the north by a white cloud. 60 mile per hour wind gusts overall. Let's see here. Yeah, that storm does go down even into, let's see, we're going to hop to Chicago radar. Southwest Chicago. So we got 0.88 inches regarding hail reported out there. Just a little bit of hail. Let's see. Those new cells trying to develop. Looks like we got some new storms popping off near this is in Illinois towards the central side. Let's see. Missouri, Iowa is the most ones I can think of in the severe risk for tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the areas like Iowa, most of Iowa is like in the heaviest of the threat, especially like the tornado concern tomorrow. We got that 10% tornado threat up there towards like central eastern Iowa, and we got like northwestern Illinois, southwestern Wisconsin, and like northern portions of Missouri up there in that 10% risk overall. And then, like I said, damaging winds. They did add that 45% hatch risk for damaging winds out there. So potential possibility there for damaging winds. Like I was saying, we're talking possibly 80 plus tomorrow. We got a new warning up in Indiana. Let's go and take a look at that real quickly. It's got to be on one of these ones. Oh, wow. Just got 2 reports as well coming in. Or that I'm just now seeing for some reason. Up in northwestern Indiana a little bit ago. This is from quarter hail and 53 mile per hour wind gusts overall. Where is that one? Up in Indiana. Oh, there it is. It took a minute to pop up. All right, so there we go. Got a severe thunderstorm warning, y'all, for Hannah. We have Kingsford Heights. We have Kingsbury. We have Hamlet, Rolling Prairie. New Carsley, we have, Leidick, we have Roseland, South Bend, Crumstown, let's see here, we have Lakeville, we got La Paz, we got, Walkerton, Groverton, Hannah, and Kingsford Heights there. 60 mile per hour wind gusts and quarter size hail is a possibility with that one. What's up, Gavin? Hope you're doing good, man. Hope you are doing good. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, there was reports of almost quarter hail on that one. And it kind of looks like those storms are picking up a little bit, too. Let's see. I'm going to bring back up our... look at the satellites. Wow. Yeah, look at those towers there popping off. That goes through like central Illinois, northwestern Indiana, and like you can start to see some of those overshooting tops there. Those things are always cool to look at. Up in like western Michigan, where those storms are going back on shore now, or they're well back on shore at this point. We've had quite a few reports from a lot of like local, like coastal stations, like marine stations. So we did get reports out there of some not damaging winds quite, because it's in the 30s, just some gusty winds. Let's see. We did get a 56-mile-an-hour wind report, though. Almost considered damaging. Like I said, to be classified as damaging winds, it's got to be winds like 58 mile an hour or more. Let's see here. A lot of cloud-to-ground lightning winds for sure. Yeah, that's your instability in the atmosphere there, for sure. Yeah, those are the warnings we got right there. We don't have any anywhere else. We have one in Florida, though, like I was saying. We'll actually look at that real quickly. To my Florida folks listening in here. We got one severe thunderstorm warning out there north of Fort Lauderdale, south of Palm Beach Gardens, out there by Rainbow Lakes. Is that radar down? I think Miami radar might be down. Let's try this terminal radar here real quickly. Maybe this might be a little better. Oh, I'm just an idiot. For some reason, I had data toggle off on that one. There we go. Actually, that might even be a good thing to look at. There's that terminal. I don't see... let's see here. Yeah, I don't see anything concerning, like, rotating on that. Per se, I don't see any rotation. It just looks like a straight gusty winds with that storm there. Let's see, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. We got a tornado possible tag. They do have that.